Hey YouTube, it's Nick Mac coming at you, and I almost missed February, but I couldn't let February end without me coming on here and letting you guys know what's been going on with me. So I am 9 months post-op revision gastric sleeve surgery. I had my first initial surgery in February of 2013. In a year's time, I only lost about 35 pounds. Found out that my sleeve was misshapen by the first doctor. Found a new doctor. He redid my surgery, which is why I call it a revision surgery, but technically it's just to fix what was messed up. So I did that in May 5th of 2014. So that brings me to 9 months and a few weeks. How am I doing? I think my last video I told you guys this. I think I'm done with losing weight. My doctor feels like I can lose another 10 pounds. I'm 5'4". I am 41 years old. I have 2 children, and I am married, and I work a full-time job. I say all that to say that I am an average woman, and I weigh I go anywhere between 148 to 150 pounds. I'm 5'4". I wear a size 4 or 6, depending on what it is. I wear like smalls and shirts, mediums, sometimes again, depending on what it is. So that's what's going on with me physically. Still can't eat chicken. Really need to concentrate a lot on getting more fiber in my diet so I become more regular. What else? I've gotten a lot of questions about how your body changes and what it looks like, and how is sex and my sex life. And I don't mind to talk about those things if you guys want to know. I feel like it's a very valid point. I think it's a valid subject to talk about. It's different. Very different. You can do things you probably couldn't do before. You can move ways that you probably couldn't move prior to. I am about 102 pounds down. I've lost 102 pounds. That's huge. That's a lot of weight. So I can see parts of my body that I wasn't always able to see. And I like it. There's nothing wrong with, that. I don't like this loose skin. So I'm recording on my laptop because I wanted to be able to kind of show you guys this. It's not a whole lot, but I mean, it's pretty significant, I think. Now, I have not become, and then this thing right here, like I've gotten a lot of like loose skin right here. I don't want to put my hand in the way, but you guys can kind of see this is all like loose skin. My boobs are just there. They have no tone. I think I may have told you guys this in my last video. I went for my, maybe I didn't. I went for my yearly checkup with my gynecologist. And, they do those exams, your breast exams and everything else they examine. And as she got to doing my breast, she was like, "Oh my, you have no breast tissue." And I'm like, thanks for the reminder. I see these things every day. But, it is what it is. It's the body that, and I know you guys can probably see some of this. It is the body that, I'm going to move my arms so you guys can kind of see. Now, I am working on my muscles, and I know that this camera and the lighting here doesn't show a whole lot of that, but I am working on my arms and kind of toning up for the summer. But it is real. I noticed that my face is not as full, of course, and like when I smile, I have these creases here that I don't remember really having before. I think I told you guys about the struggle of the attention that you get. Still dealing with a lot of that, but it's fine. I mean, you know, people are going to be people. So that's kind of what's going on with me. I'm really trying to do more protein drinks. I do a protein shake probably every day, and I really wanted to videotape my protein shake for you guys, and I just haven't done that. So I'm going to really try to get some footage of me making my protein shake, what I do to make that. I drink that at least once or twice a day. I really am trying to get back to more protein, like a protein shake in the morning, and then a light snack in the morning for breakfast, maybe like an oatmeal or something like that. Nothing really heavy. And then a light lunch, salad, something protein packed. And then for dinner, I'll do another protein shake. So, yeah. And I've said this before, if I'm done losing weight, I'm happy. I would be absolutely just fine with where I am now. I mean, there's some days where I think I wish I could be a little bit smaller, but I feel like I look healthy. I'm a size, like I said, I'm a solid, definitely a size 6. So it's really cool to be able to shop like in Rue 21 and like just really Charlotte Rue's, BB, just normal size women's stores. So I really do like that. I think I may have told you guys this, that my shoe size literally went down a whole size and a half. And I got some really nice shoes. I got some Louboutins. I got some, you know, Michael Kors shoes that really are too big for me. I just can't wear them. I just, you know, I'll put some, you know, padding in the bottom of them so I can still wear them. But they really are too big. I was a size 10. And now I'm like an 8.5. So, yeah, that my foot really shrunk a lot. My husband looks at me often and he says, you know, how is it that you have your stomach taken out and your face, everything and I said, you think I look different even though you see me every day? And he's like, yeah, even though I see you every day, I still think you look different. So that's really cool. I think that, you know, to see my family appreciates this struggle that I've gone through. So I mentioned to you guys that my daughter is going to have this surgery. She went for her first visit on last Friday. If you guys are on the East Coast, we've been dealing with this weather. Like, it is snowing outside right now. It's like 8:30 at night, and we are really hunkering down preparing for a blizzard. Last week at the same time, we had ice and the same thing. So they had to reschedule her appointment, and they rescheduled it for last Friday. So her and I went to her appointment, and she's really excited. I'm really excited for her. I'm really trying to convince her to come on with me one day and do a video. And she said that she will once she gets in the process. She is absolutely my twin. Absolutely. She's heavier than me now, but when we're around the same weight, we look just alike. We can look at pictures of each other, and we have to look at it to tell which one is which. We don't know if it's her or if it's me that we're looking at. Even we can't tell ourselves apart. So, yeah, so she's getting prepared to have the surgery. She has her endoscopy on March the 17th. She goes back to see my doctor, Dr. Bollinger, at Novant Health in Charlotte. She goes to see him on the 24th, and from last Friday until she sees Dr. Bollinger, she would have done her psych eval, her fitness training, she would have done everything, even her endoscopy. So on the 24th, she will get a surgery date. And I think I've told you guys, if you guys have looked at some of my previous videos, you know that, you know, I work in insurance as a living in healthcare. And so I already kind of know, you know, what our benefits cover. I literally had to tell the nurse the other day when she came in and was trying to go over our benefits. I said, you know what? Because they told her she had to have a BMI of at least 50. She had a 47. Now, my daughter is 6 foot, and I know she doesn't mind, but she's 6 feet tall and 319 pounds today. She would like to be down to 180, which would pretty much have her, you know, probably in a size 10 or something. I don't know, but she would look very, very nice at 180 pounds. And they really, really want her to get to a 50. And I said, that's not, I said, that's not how our insurance works. This is why I say this to say, for you guys that are considering having surgery, do the work. Do your own work, because they would have had her believing that she needed to get down, be up to a 50 BMI, or have a 6-month diet where she could prove that she had done a 6-month planned diet for 6 months. That's typical for some Blue Cross Blue Shields, but not for our plan. And I kind of had to school the girl, and I was like, hey, that's not our insurance. So I actually went on the website, pulled out, North Carolina Blue Cross Blue Shield corporate medical policy, which, I deal with it every day. And I showed her how bariatric surgery is covered, and that kind of sped things up a little bit. So I'll tell people, know your insurance better than the person that's going to be telling you. Because they're used to dealing with certain kind of plans, and not all plans are the same. So I say all that to say I'm really excited about my daughter having surgery. Probably in the next 4 to 6 weeks, she'll be having surgery. I've really tried to tell her all the pitfalls and all the things to deal with. Things like the hardest part of getting ready to have surgery is that 2-week liquid diet that a lot of doctors make you do, because you're literally going cold turkey, eating whatever the hell you want to just a liquid diet. That's hard. Trying to give her an idea of, if you're with someone that is not secure in who they are and you lose all this weight, those insecurities of whoever you're with dating can come out. Support groups are great. This isn't easy. All of the things that I would say to you guys or my viewers when you ask me these questions. I'm really trying to really school her to let her know this is not a quick and easy fix. And 100-pound weight loss isn't typical. That's another thing. This weight loss is not typical for this surgery. There is a lot of work that goes into. I was determined to lose 100 pounds. I wasn't going to quit till I lost 100 pounds. That's why the first time I did the surgery, I was so disappointed, because I felt like I wasn't losing any weight in comparison to someone else. And I know a lot of bloggers on here say, don't compare yourself to someone else. But that comparison saved me and my weight loss journey. Had I not been looking at other video vloggers and listening to other people's weight loss journeys, I would have not known that my weight loss was not typical. And it was not normal. So there is some level of comparison that is healthy. So I do compare my journey to what she may have to deal with, and I want her to be fully prepared for that. So, but yeah, so that's kind of what I'm kind of dealing with now. I think I told you guys I weigh anywhere between 148 to 150. I kind of fluctuate between there. I think my body just kind of likes that. I would love to be a solid 140. I know I change that every time I talk to you guys, but it does. I just changed my mind. I would love to be a solid 140, but right now I'm just worried. I'm really concentrating on getting tone and fit and just solid, not flabby. I want to thank all of my new subscribers. Oh my gosh, you guys make my heart so big, because you guys constantly are telling me you think what I say is important, or you think what I'm telling you is valuable information. And I truly, truly don't want that to go unappreciated. So I say to all of my new subbies, thank you. Thank you for all of the encouraging words just from strangers. You guys don't know me, and the comments that I get from you guys are just phenomenal. It just is so phenomenal, and I am so grateful for that. What else? I never come on here prepared to talk about anything, but I will say I find myself not wanting to hang out at home anymore. I like shopping. I like putting on new clothes. I still pick up a size 6 and wonder if it's going to fit. And I still get that feeling when it does, that, oh my God, I am a size 6. I feel like I fit. And if you've not lost this weight, and when you do, because you will, you'll know what that means. I feel like I fit. And that is the greatest feeling. I do still walk by a window or a mirror and I see myself and I do a double take, like, who is that? If I could, I probably would stare at myself all day. I mean, it amazes me that my body could do this. I really didn't think my body could do this. So, yeah, it's pretty freaking cool, I have to say. Yeah, so that's really all I have to say. Keep the questions coming. I will try to answer them in the comment section below. I will try to respond more to you guys when you ask me direct questions, because I really don't want you guys to think that I'm ignoring them, because I read them all. They come straight to my cell phone every time I get one, so I do read them all. So thanks. Bye.